All right, ESPN, they have named Matthew Stafford the 10th best quarterback in their rankings. Let's talk about 1 through 9, and then the 11th guy kind of caused a little bit of controversy between him and Stafford. But we back, Mercy Sports Talk. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And one was Patrick Mahomes. I think it's debatable. He got the big contract, but I think Russell is just as good, if not better. But I say Patrick Mahomes come on Super Bowl win. Russell Wilson, and then the next three are Lions opponents or Lions ops in 2020. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know why he 3. Watson and Brees, I don't know why Brees is 5. I just believe Aaron Rodgers, he's starting to fall off. So I think I take Lamar over him, Watson over him. It's a few other guys too, but those are 5. So it's Mahomes, Wilson, Rodgers. I mean, I'm just so tired of it. And I respect Rodgers as a quarterback, don't get it wrong. But I'm just tired of the whole sausage sucking fear of Aaron Rodgers, bro. He still only got one Super Bowl. Okay? But then, that was the 5, then Rodgers, then Watson, and then Brees. I don't know why the small dog is barking. Hopefully the big dog don't hurt him. But other than that, going to 6 is Lamar Jackson. Going to 7, I think it was Tom Brady. 8 and 9 was Prescott and Carson Wentz. Hold on, 8 was Carson Wentz, 9 was Prescott, I think, or some order like that. I'll put the article in the description on the article link. And then 10 was Matthew Stafford, 11 was Carson Wentz. So, my issue overall is really no issue. I just think Rodgers and Brees is overrated at this point in their career. Brees can't throw over 20 yards. I just think he overrated. Certain guys that they deem that they like Rodgers and Brees, when things go wrong, it's not their fault. Didn't have enough defense. Line wasn't good enough. He don't have enough weapons. But when we make the case for guys like Matthew Stafford, nobody trying to hear that. He's bum. What has he ever done? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Rodgers and Brees, they didn't do nothing outstanding last year. I think Rodgers was more efficient last year. You know what I'm saying? But then again, he didn't light the world on fire. Them days are long gone. He couldn't even beat the Detroit Lions last year. He couldn't even put, 30 points on us? He top quarterback. And they had to cheat us to beat us. And Drew Brees, like I said before, he can't even go down the field. The arm is gone. Certain dudes just living off reputation. They got Brees at 5 and Brady at 7. They said, well, Brady didn't throw over 300 yards after week 3 or something like that. One dude got Kamara. You got Latavius Murray, Jared Cook, Michael Thomas. You know what I'm saying? The other dude got half or whatever left to Edelman. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I still take Tom Brady. Tom Brady arm still better than Drew Brees. He just didn't have no weapons. You put Drew Brees in New England last year, they don't make the playoffs. Arm not good enough. Just keeping it real. If I had my way about the list as far as how that 5 would go, I'm cool with Mahomes, Wilson being tied for 1 and 2, or being tied for 1, but I say 1 and 2. Mahomes, Wilson, Watson would be 3 for me. It's not a lifetime achievement award. It's the best quarterback coming to this season. Watson would be 3 for me. 4 would be Lamar Jackson, and then 5 I consider Aaron Rodgers right there. But Drew Brees, to me, he'd be at the bottom of the list. His arm ain't shit no more. But a lot of people gonna say, what about Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott? I have no issue with them being above Matt Stafford. I do think Matt Stafford is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. I think overall he was a better quarterback than Carson Wentz. But when you don't win, you don't win. But hey, Prescott got one more playoff game win than him, and Carson Wentz has none. So I can make a case saying, Matthew Stafford should be 8. Real talk. You give Matthew Stafford what Zeke Elliott, what they got in Dallas, they probably have a playoff win. And Philly's a little bit more trickier. That's why they probably got Wentz over Prescott. It's a little bit trickier because, Wentz didn't have as many weapons last year, but he still led them to the playoffs. So once again, I'm really not tripping over that part of the list. Stafford has got to play with the hand that he's been dealt in Detroit with. So we can make all the excuses about the front office and all this, but what's going to change? The executive didn't change from last year to this year. Could he be learning on the job and evolving and getting better? Yes. They coming in with a new offensive line. He's the second. It's the second offensive line he done rebuilt. So maybe the second time is a charm. But you talk about Stafford, he was on par last year to have a career year. Other than the last one, he dropped over 5,041 touchdowns in Calvin back in the day. he was on track to have probably his second best career year. But hey, excuse me, he got injured. So what can we say? But talent wise, there's not a quarterback with better arm talent than him. Probably not named Mahomes. At this point, Aaron Rodgers' arm ain't what it used to be. He more worried about going down with a better passer rating and less interception. He more about padding his stats. You know what I'm saying? With Mahomes, he making every throw on the field. He taking chances. He young. Stafford is the only one that Pafford is the only one that can rival his arm talent at this point in his career, because Tom ain't got the arm he used to have. Brees, I don't think Tom or Brees ever had the arm Stafford had. Stafford just got a nasty hand by coming to Detroit. That's straight up and down. It ain't a quarterback that probably got better arm talent. You could talk about the strength, the accuracy, to be able to throw it down the field, throw it over the middle. Is just that Detroit ain't surrounded him with, the right talent. And it's unfortunate for a dude like that. It really is. In the pocket, he's efficient. He lost some weight, became more mobile a few years ago. But at the end of the day, you can't really argue with the results. Wentz carried his team to the playoffs last year. Dak came up a little bit short, but he's won the playoff game and Stafford hasn't. Lamar Jackson, he in his second year. This basically was his first full year starting, and he had the first round bye. Russell Wilson is not a debate. He's better than Stafford. Mahomes is not a debate. He's better than Stafford. But at this point in their careers, you got to probably give Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Brees over him as well, too. There's no hating, but I still think he's better than Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan had everything in the world. They had solid defenses in Atlanta. People try to tell me, the defense wasn't that good. Man, they was good enough to keep the Patriots down 28-3. They was good enough to take them to the playoffs, to take them to the Super Bowl. So what you're talking about, that team was the completest team that Atlanta probably going to ever have for a long time. Ryan don't have the arm strength, the arm talent, none of the shit. He just been blessed that Thomas Dimitroff, their GM, has done a great job putting talent around him. Julio, Calvin Ridley at one point, Muhammad Sanu at one point, they still got Ridley, Austin Hooper they had. All this talent they had. Tack McKinley, Vic Beasley. When Desmond Trufant was a lot younger, they had a lot of talent. People say, he got Calvin Johnson. That's it. Until they got Golden Tate, and then he got up out of here. Him and Golden Tate could have been the new Herman Moore, Brett Perriman. But I don't really have no issue with sliding Stafford inside the top 10. I don't have no issue. I don't have an issue with nobody in front of him. I'm not going to say I do, but I think in a better situation, you'll see Stafford at 31 years old. If he was in Houston, he was in Kansas City. Shit, if he was in Pittsburgh, you'll probably see him in the top 3 or 2. 5, bare minimum. But basically, the Lions is like a big old anchor boulder at his leg, and he just can't pull off it. They never did a good job of giving him a good running game. He had good defenses. He had some good pass catchers, but the offensive line and the running game is something they just ain't mastered yet. But there's gonna be some people debate Dak. I'm not gonna debate it. You can put him above Dak. Somebody gonna debate Wentz. I don't have no issue. You can put him above Wentz. But really, when you get into the Tom Brady era, if you want to say he's better than Tom last year, put him in New England. Is it a lot different with the same weapons they got? Maybe not. They really didn't have a healthy Sonny Michel last year. So it's a lot of things New England went through. But when you cheat or when you a dominant winner like New England, people can't wait to see you fall. But America doesn't love champions. They love underdogs. So if you want to make the case for Brady, he better than Brady, I'm not knocking you. Put him at 7. But you can't tell me he better than Lamar Jackson. You don't have an MVP. You can't tell me that he better than, Rodgers, Brees. Right now, even though I say arm talent slipping, but I still put them above him. But, Stafford, with the right talent around him, with the right running game and good coaching. Wayne Fontes fucked some shit up too early. And the Lions just ain't never put it all together. A good front office, good coaching, and, a good running game for their quarterback, man. But hopefully this year different. We got Jonah Jackson coming in, Big V, and some other dudes coming in, and we bringing back the same pass catchers. Hopefully we got 100% healthy Matthew Stafford. Hopefully it clicked defensive wise. But hey, let me know what you guys think about their top 10. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Appreciate everybody for checking in. All the links in the description. Want to make a donation, just share the video, but Cash App, PayPal in the description. And let me know what you think about the top 10. So once again, I'll round it off, but I'll put the article link in the description. It's Patrick Mahomes 1. Number 2, Russell Wilson. Number 3, it was I think Aaron Rodgers. That was Aaron Rodgers. Number 4, it was I think Watson. 5 was Drew Brees. 6 was Lamar Jackson. Hold on, my bad. It was Rodgers. No, I'm gonna just say it all. Mahomes 1, Wilson 2, Rodgers 3, Watson 4, Brees 5, Lamar Jackson 6, 7, I believe it was Tom Brady. 8 was Wentz, 9 was Dak, and 10 was Stafford, and 11 was Matt Ryan. So let me know what you guys think we're going.